Hello, today I am going to discuss about a concept of political science, that is civil society, and it is again related with the students of regular course BA first semester. So, civil society, though it has exist from earlier period, but now it is playing a very significant role in each and every country. So, what is the meaning of civil society? In simple words, civil society means the aggregate of non-governmental organizations and institutions that reflects the interest and will of the citizens. That means the non-governmental institutions and organizations which actually reflects or represent the interest and will of the citizens. So, during the earlier period, civil society used to be defined as a political community. That means who are under the control of the government or state or authority. To be defined as a political community, that is society which is governed by the government, law and authority. Any society which is under the control of the state or government, that was regarded as civil society. But at present, civil society is distinguished from state and political community. Only those who are under the control of the society, these are not civil society. It means non-governmental, private, voluntary, organized association or institution of the people through which they try to secure their needs or try to fulfill their needs, desires and objectives. So nowadays, civil society represents the general interest of the community. Some people may be the members of society, institutions are members of civil society, NGOs are members of civil society, various private institutions are the parts of civil society, and all of them are representing the will of the people or representing the interest of the society or interest of the people. So, the term civil society is basically derived from the Latin word or Latin term which is Societas Civilis, Societas, Civilis, Civilis, which means an ordered and peaceful society. So, civil society always means civilized society. So, which is peaceful society, which is ordered society, etc. Civil society includes all private organizations of the people, press, professional associations of the people, human rights groups and organization, voluntary social service organization, and all NGOs working in the society. However, so civil society is a very broad concept which includes everything other than the government, and these parts of the civil society are nowadays playing a very important role for protecting the rights of the people, for living a civilized life and to develop their own society. So, civil society is a concept which is nowadays very much important. Remember these things. So, now about some of the characteristics of civil society. Civil society means organized social life which consists of non-governmental, voluntarily organized associations, organizations and institutions of the people. Secondly, a civil society is distinguished from the state and political community. It is other than state and political community, because not only political association, other associations are also included in civil society. Then thirdly, civil society work independently of the government, and they are working independently. In doing so, the civil society depends upon constitutional, peaceful and legal method of action. As the term implies, civil society, that means it is a civilized organization and it is representing a civilized institutions or organizations. So generally they are in favor of following constitutional methods, peaceful methods and what I can say that legal methods. they are not very much interested to follow any unconstitutional or illegal path of action. Then civil society is neither opposed to state nor to society. They never oppose the state or they are not opposing the society even. On the other hand, they are supplementary to each of the two. That means they are helping the state and they are helping the society also. But they are working as an autonomous way and help the society and the government to realize the well-being of the people. Then civil society even opposes the wrong politics, decisions and any proposals of the government. Anything detrimental to the people or anything against the interest of the people are always criticized by the civil society, and they generally draw the attention of the government regarding any loopholes which are there in the policies and programs of the government. So civil society is based on an individual freedom of choice. Force or sanction do not characterize civil society. So it is the person concerned who will take his own decision whether he will join in a particular association or organization. No force, nothing is imposed on them to be a part of civil society. And another thing is that civil society reflects pluralism. It means many formal and informal institutions, various socio-economic, cultural, educational, development and civic associations are included in the civil society. So it represents the concept of plural society, pluralism. Then civil society is concerned with public ends. That means they are thinking more about public and less about individual or private. So their thinking are for the society as a whole, for the betterment of the society. A healthy and efficient democratic system and integrate civil society. A healthy and effective democratic system needs and integrates civil society and state. If there is democratic system prevailing in the country, if the people are enjoying rights and responsibilities and they are performing their own duties, if there is respect for individual, then civil society and state can go hand in hand. And a good relation may be established between civil society and the state. So, democratic culture or pure democratic system of government is a precondition for the successful working of civil society. So this is in nutshell, you remember about the characteristics of the civil society. And civil society means a combination of various institutions. Some are private, some are non-governmental, some are educational, some are economic institutions. They are joined together and they are reflecting the will of the people, or they try to satisfy the will of the people, but they are not against the government or against the society. On the other hand, they try to help the government for the betterment of the people. And if the government are working properly, civil society generally cooperate with the government. But if something wrong happened in the arena of the government, then civil society come forward and they try to draw the attention of the government regarding anything wrong done by the government. So civil society nowadays playing a very important role, because democratic institutions are or democratic system of government are adopted by various countries. And that is why if democratic system is prevailing in the country, civil society will also be there, and civil society will functions effectively for the development of the country. So thank you.